Allah salamanda radabasanda. Shepalete ketelepele. Rebesete di paradiso sila kurabadia. The epitome of Christianity, the epitome of our doctrine, should revolve about shifting the minds of men from the things of this world back into the deep things of God. The core of our preaching in these end times, these last days, should be the one that can shift the minds of men from the things of this world to the deep things of God. Any doctrine that really stirs up fleshly cravings in the hearts of people, that makes them hold so tightly this cosmos, is direct from the pit of hell. The real doctrine of God convicts the heart of men and lures them into anger for the deep things of God. It arouses their anger to seek after God, not after things of the world. And there, right there, in seeking the deep things of God, you are lavishly given wisdom, ideas, and abilities to make it in this life. Why do you seek for what you cannot even defend? This is why our teachings should cause the minds of men to revolve about the deep things of God, so that they are given the ability and the energies to sustain. The Bible says, the blessing of the Lord maketh one rich, and he, God, adds no sorrow to it. Why? Because God blesses you to the capacity of your ability to retain it. As he blesses you, he gives you the ability to sustain it. Any blessing that you have actually acquired and you don't have the ability to sustain it is not from God. God will never bless you beyond your capacity of a knowledge, the knowledge you have gained, the knowledge you have gained. That is how our God is. So as you prosper in the knowledge, the degree of your blessing shifts higher. It's correlated. There is that equilibrium. Equilibrium is so set clearly. If God has blessed you, He gives you equal ability to sustain the blessing. Because He's a God who deals with the management. He gives you this and He watches for to see you manage this thing well. We are custodians. We own nothing. We are custodians and stewards of the blessings of God. So He gives and He monitors you. How are you going to take care of it? How are you going to manage it? And then when you are qualified into another level, He blesses you again. And it keeps actually revolving like that, like that. So the epitome of the doctrine of this time should be a doctrine that shifts minds of men into the deep things of God. The Bible says here in the book of Colossians chapter number 3, verses 1, 2, 3. What is the Bible telling us? Let's read there. The Bible says in Colossians chapter number 3, verse number 1. For you, brethren, if you know then that you are risen with the Christ, seek those things which are above. Number one, things which are above. Secondly, things where Christ sits. And then thirdly, on the right hand of God. Set your affection, your cravings, lust after these things. Set your affection on the things above, not on the things on earth. For you are dead, and your life is hid with Christ in God. Any doctrine that arouses the energies and the abilities within man to set the affection on the things on earth is direct from the pit of hell. So, any doctrine in these last days that sets and tunes your mind on the deep things of God, the things above, it is the doctrine that should be appreciated and welcomed with humility.